Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this time, we will present our project about magnetic and optical storage device by Group 1. And the purpose from our presentation is intended to enrich our knowledge about magnetic and optical storage device so that at the end of the presentation, we hope audience will get new knowledge and also know the difference between magnetic and optical storage device. Let me introduce our member group. The first, Abdullah Ali Qaid Nasir Al Shabani with name 2041720203, and then Muhammad Hafiz Syed Dianga with name 2041720156, and me, Farisa Prima Hakim with name 2041720242. So, what is the magnetic and optical disc? Magnetic disc and optical disc, they are the storage device that provide a way to store data for a long duration. Both are categorized under the category of secondary storage device. First, magnetic disk. In here, we have an example about magnetic disk. This is a hard drive. In the middle in here, this name is spinel. And then the circle in here, this name is a magnetic with coating. This with magnetic coating. And then this is an actuator. In here, actuator arm, and in here is actuator head. So, what is a magnetic disk? A magnetic disk is a storage device that uses a magnetization process to read, write, rewrite, and access data. The magnetic disk is made of set of circular platters. It is covered with a magnetic coating and store data in the form of tracks, spots, and sectors. Hard disk, zip disk, and floppy disk are common examples of magnetic disks. The number of bits stored on each track doesn't change by using the simplest constant angularity velocity. The next presentation will be continued to my partner, Alvis Diaga. It's time for you.
Okay, Fareza, thank you for the opportunity. Now I will continue the presentation. Here we got optical disc. You can see the example of the optical disc down below, like that. So next. So an optical disc is any computer disc that uses optical storage techniques and technology to read and write data. It is storage device in which optical or light energy is used. It is a computer storage disk that stores data digitally and uses laser beams to read and write data. It uses the optical technology in which laser light is centered to the spinning disk. So now we can see several main differences between magnetic disk and optical disk. So basically we have found five differences. The first is media type used is multiple fixed disk, while the optical disk is the media type used is single removable disk. And the second difference is intermediate signal to noise ratio, while optical disc has excellent signal to noise ratio. The third difference is magnetic disc has sample rate is low. Otherwise, the optical disc has same rate is high. And the fourth difference, for the magnetic disc, only one disc can be used at a time. Otherwise, for the optical disc, mass replication is possible. And for the last difference is tracks in magnetics are generally circular, while optical disc, the tracks are constructed spirally. And next. Okay, so now we move to the types of magnetic storage. For the first, we have a 3.5-inch floppy drive and diskette. You can see the example of the floppy drive above. So, a floppy disk drive uses 3.5-inch disk, which can store 1.44 megabyte of data. It is usually assigned to the A drive. Floppy drives are becoming increasingly rare. And the next slide. So now, a portable external hard drive. The example is like we have provided above. So it is an external hard drives are connected to the USB or FireWire port of computer. They can be as small as a wallet, but can have as such much capacity as internal drives. They are typically used for backup or as secondary storage. Okay, that's all for me. The next slide will be presented by my partner, Abdullah. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Hafiz. Now I will complete our presentation. The inside of hard drive, you can see example of this hard drive. Most pieces have one internal hard drive, usually called C drive. It used to store the operating system, the program, and users' file in the convenient way. A hard drive can hold hundreds of the gigabyte of data. Okay, okay, in case okay, sorry. Magnetic tapes and drive. A tape drives read and writes data on tapes. It sequential access to get to a particular points in on the tapes. It must get through all the preceding points. Tapes can hold hundreds of gigabyte data and you are used for data collection, backup, and copying. Optical drives. The optical drives use the this sorry you can see the example above for optical drives. Optical drive use layers to read and write data, so they are not different affected by magnetic fields, but but they are slower than hard drive. Modern DVD recorders accept all CD and DVD formats. That's all from us. Thank you. Any question? Thanks. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.